Hi guys, this is my 2014 charm collection and I have a lot to show you guys, so let's just jump right into it. So in this first section I just have a bunch of Animal Crossing charms. So I have Isabelle, I have Timmy and Tommy, which I have a set of these for sale on my Etsy. I have Maple, which doesn't really look like Maple, just a girl character, and then another girl character wearing the bunny hood. I have the money bag, some perfect cherries, Meringue, which is my favorite, I think she's so cute, Apple, which is so goofy, and Blue Bear. For this section I have some video game characters. So I have Sylveon, and I actually have a better version of this Sylveon for sale on my Etsy. I have some Game Boys, so I have pink, purple, and blue. And then I have this Mario Mushroom, a very simplified Jigglypuff, and a more detailed Jigglypuff. And then I have a couple of Plum Bobs from The Sims, and those are just the little diamonds that go over the Sims head. And then I have a baby Chocobo from Final Fantasy. In these two sections here, I just have a bunch of character charms. So I have a Krellikuma in a astronaut costume. I have Rillikuma, which is a little mouth broke off. I need to fix that. The Ice King, Krellikuma holding a heart, and I have Rillikuma holding a heart. Pumpkin Hello Kitties, which I have a tutorial on how to make. This Hocus Pocus spell book, which is one of my favorite charms, and a little Furby. And here I have Beetlejuice. I have Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. This is Primula from the Anime Shuffle. And then I have the little like Coraline doll type thing from the movie. Two of these heart Totoros. And then I have these Kawaii resin bottles, which I absolutely love these. In here I have a bunch of finished jewelry. So I have these conversation hearts, and it's a bracelet. I have this moon ring. I have this eyeball ring. This random like stacked layered type of ring. This owl ring, which you can't really see. This alien bracelet, I made all the beads myself. And same with this is just a little cute pumpkin. In this section I just have a bunch of pieces that I haven't finished yet. So I have a bunch of flowers and hearts and an alien I need to paint. I have this unicorn horn, which I have a tutorial on how to make these. I have these ice cream cones that I need to fill up. These like little cameo things. I don't know what to do with these, so they're just kind of sitting here. And then I have these tiny planets, which I use in resin. And then I have this random little cat. Okay, now starting with the second row. So in this little section I have a bunch of aliens. So if you know me, you know I'm obsessed with aliens. So I have these very cutesy aliens with hearts and bows. I have this kawaii alien. I have this alien that's kind of got like these holographic eyes. I have these, which I actually have a yellow version of this for sale on my store, and they're just pins. Or that one is a pin anyway, so some aren't. I have the original girly alien. These little green aliens, and then I have some sparkly ones. And then just two plain aliens down here, which I'm going to make into earrings. So they just look like that. In here I just have a bunch of like planets and stuff like that. So I have these galaxy stars, which I have a tutorial on how to make those. I have this UFO, this planet, and then I have these planets, which I have tutorials on how to make too. I have this random little star and this moon, which I was experimenting with glitter, and yeah, it's just a complete experiment. And here I have some random things. So I have some hand-painted charms. So this is just a random girl. I have a planet and another planet and another planet. I love this one because it's a heart and it's supposed to say EXO right here. The clay that I used turned out very, very light and it wasn't even translucent clay or anything, but that's okay. And then I have another one of these hand-drawn charms. This one just says duh, and then this is just a UFO. And then I have a yin yang. In here I have one of my little Moody Bears, which I have for sale up on my Etsy too. I love these. I have a different version of it, just like a flat back version. I have these bats, which are really cute. And here's what they look like whenever you turn it like right side up. I have a unicorn horn and a heart. In here I have a bunch of nature-y type stuff. So I have a 4-leaf clover, a mushroom, another mushroom, and guess what? Another mushroom and another one. This is a bookmark. The ribbon just goes through the pages and this just hangs at the bottom of the book, and it's pretty cute. This little section I have a bunch of pieces that I use for deco or pieces that I want to stick in resin. So I have this little marshmallow, this ice cream, a chocolate, a Oreo part, a cookie, a couple of more chocolates in here, some Pockies, another little marshmallow, some eyeballs, and a bow. And in these last 5 sections, I just have a bunch of food charms. So in here, I just have some cakes. There's a purple one, a pink one, yellow and blue. I have some more of these little marshmallows. These are so fun to make. And I just dropped it. I have this random little wafer cookie charm. These cake slices to the cakes. And these conversation hearts. And here I have a huge gigantic cupcake, which this is also one of my favorite charms. I have this donut, this heart donut, this one with a chocolate side, and this eclair. In here I have a little tiny gingerbread house, a cookie bow, some very silly cupcakes which were inspired by XOX Rufus. These are just so bad. I have this little cake donut cookie thing. I don't know what it's supposed to be, honestly. This little cupcake, some donuts, some very pastel donuts, and then this random really ugly cupcake. And then I have some Oreos, very pastel and pretty. I have these ice cream charms, it's dangly. This cupcake and this cake charm. I remember these I made around Valentine's Day. I have this donut and this ice cream. And in the very last section I have this little tart charm. I have this strawberry, my very first cookie. I have this little bear cookie, this box of cookies, and this brownie with ice cream on top. So those are most of the charms that I made in 2014, and I hope to make a whole bunch more in 2015. I can't wait to get started on new charms. If you are interested in purchasing any of my handmade creations, I do have an Etsy, and I will link that down below. It is cosmicwishes.etsy.com. So yeah, it would mean a lot if you guys check that out. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye everyone!